Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim. Finally getting around to the next 48 hour for you all. Hope you've been catching the collective readings in between. And I hope you're doing really good also. I do hope that. So, I'm just lighting some Palo Santo. I can't help but say that Post Malone thing. I can't help but sing it now every time I light it. Some Palo Santo. Okay, so, whew. First reading of the day, Hyper, 3 cups of coffee, and Excedrin later. Goodness, this is going to be a high-charged reading, Leos. See what we've got. Pulling from Osho Zen Tarot. Let's just go ahead. Let's see. What do you have to say for high-charged Leos? 10 of Pentacles. See? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. And I love this 10 of Pentacles because the completion with whatever internally you had to complete on the physical plane, on whatever you had to master on the physical plane. So this can be your prosperity, your wealth, your everything, your diet, your exercise, like anything that's on the physical. You mastering it is helping everybody else too. That's why you see all the hands joined around the earth, is because you're I mean, you've heard that quote before, right? First you want to change the world, then you start it with yourself, and so therefore, yeah, that's where everybody's supposed to start with, like, themselves. So this is mastery on some kind of physical level, something physical, maybe something that you felt like you were really chained down to or tied to for a long time. Like you may have had a very, because of it coming out like this is the Queen of Swords. I feel like for a while there was it's got to be this way or that way, and if not, then there's no healing or something weird like that. There's the Strength card on the bottom. So for a while you could have been looking at things very black and white and being very maybe judgmental on yourself, having a lot of things kind of like tie you down. Might have been thoughts, you know what I mean? So communicating might have been a little bit difficult until this mastery here. And seeing things on grayscale. On grayscale. Whoa. And there's the World card wanting to really pop out, saying that there's, geez. Okay. Is this my energy doing this? These things are going all over the place. Okay, I have the Unicorn card really wanting to pop out before we even get to it. Knight of Pentacles. This is sideways too, so it just tells us that this is like a long, drawn out transformation, leading to a completion, leading you to a new chapter, Leos. This is a good chapter. This is elevated. This is something where you're gonna know, okay, this is why I did all this work. It was for this puzzle piece. Now that you've accepted or integrated and even seen the gray areas, that will allow you to like be whole. Okay, so slowly but surely the Knight of Pentacles is getting there. This can come in the form of an offer or a person coming towards you slowly, or you going towards someone slowly yourself. The Unicorn here, the sixth chakra. This is about your your third eye space too, and you see the unicorn with that that like horn of power or wand of power. It's reaching up towards the sky because of whatever kind of downloads you're getting, whatever kind of visualizations you're using or you're doing with your third eye being more pronounced, more. I said that this actually came through on a collective reading, that the ascension or something about going higher is going to be represented first by you, first in your own inner eye, and starting to see those things so much more clear. So it is your connection, and that is your connection with your divine self. But it's saying that something is not standing in the way anymore for you to get these messages, whatever these messages are. Let's, and the lion, of course, wanted to pop out with the animal spirit. We'll get another animal spirit card for you. Dear Leos, the world card, a completion. Usually you get some kind of a reward, you know, something that you end up, you know, internally you make a big change, and then externally you see things. You may be taking responsibilities like head on, especially when it comes to the masculine energy, meaning the action energy of what you need to do for some kind of responsibility for yourself, for others, something like that with the elk. Oh, also a father figure, or any kind of like father issues. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. But yeah, the world is, this could even be like, because of that card, world travel is coming out too, with the 10 of Pentacles and the world. So it's like finally being aligned with some kind of divine purpose, coming out of your spiritual slumber with the bear, being very strong. Yes, being very strong, almost aggressive to get, not hostile like, but aggressive with yourself in a sense. Because look at all this earth. Gosh, you're more grounded probably now than ever, honestly, with the horse here. This is about putting, wow, you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine for the earth signs. You have it. You have unity when it comes to mastering these earth principles. Wow. Principalities. Why is that coming across? Principality, I don't know, but it was coming out of a spiritual slumber and realizing how strong you are. You don't have to be always up in the sky in your fire energy to be influential on your life and others. You can get grounded too. You can ground that energy. It's even more strong because you're pulling from, you know, up. You're pulling information from spirit down. Wow. You getting grounded is helping some other people get grounded too, it feels like. Slowly but surely, you are matching these energies within yourself. Now you just have to sometimes put a break on the divine masculine energy, which is like force or, not necessarily force, I guess, but action. Sometimes it's forceful. Sometimes you have to be like, excuse me, and mention something, but the horse here is a hard worker, and then it receives. So this might have to do with also like you doing the hard work, but realizing that you are also part divine feminine. So we all have these energies in us to receive. And since it is the material realm, I feel like it has to do with your prosperity or something like that you're receiving. That's the truth. Ace of Swords, the truth confirmation card. Page of Cups being represented by a bird coming out of the cage. Freedom. Oh, Six of Wands, celebration, victory, being recognized. Being recognized. I like that, how that sounds. Eight of Swords in the reverse, coming out of your headspace, not allowing any kind of social limitation bother you, or any kind of constraints, you know, what the mind can do. The King of Swords in the reverse. Oh, okay. And since this horse was also in the reverse, there is something about being a little bit more disciplined within your work. We can all probably use that motivation, right? Be a little more disciplined in your work or your exercise or what it is that you're trying to do. Wow. Or you could look at this as saying, like, you are the one that breaks the rules, that sees through that sees that though we would like to have opinions that are black and white, it's this way or that way, that's never how it really is. And that's seeing that. That is seeing that. There also might be a friend issue or somebody in your life that maybe at one time you did get along with, but for whatever reason, these energies are not not getting along that great. So it is time for you to like let go of the past. The past in this card right here, the Five of Cups, is looking like a person that is kind of blinded, having a box around their head, thinking, well, it looked great here in the past, and it looked great here. And though it is really great to go back to even childhood memories that make you really happy, we can get stuck in like a time thing of some kind of delusion, thinking to ourselves that it was always better in the past, when that's kind of like our imagination. It's something that actually is a limitation. It keeps us inside a box. So you are not meant for a box, for sure. These things are all balancing out. It is no surprise that you have the masculine and feminine energies here with Temperance, masculine, feminine energies of Earth, balancing things out, still shifting around emotions, processing, integrating. This is coming together, though, with such peace, such harmony. The Ouroboros is on there because there is something new too. Trust that here your angels definitely are helping you behind the scenes, helping you to balance. They're bringing in divine chemistry, and they're balancing, that you are balancing. You are balancing this feminine, this masculine, both of them. All right, so this is the Kipper deck. Let's see what it has to say for Leo. Expectation. Okay, and the thing that comes immediately with the word expectation is expect the best for you and more. Expect the best for you and more. Don't just expect a repeat from the past. We affirm the past to repeat when we mention it all the time, or when we say that, okay, well, this is what happened the last time. You kind of already taint your experience in a way, your new experience. So try not to do that. This is something different, and this is something that's a little bit more magical because of this aspect of being whole or more whole. You know, finding that puzzle piece to yourself. It was always there, just having to acknowledge it. So, expect the best or better. Expect the best result or better. Marriage in the reverse has to do with the Five of Cups. Some kind of disappointment, regret of that you might be looking on a relationship or a past of committing yourself to things that only made you feel kind of like trapped or imprisoned. Ooh, you are the magician. But you are the magician. You are making these things possible for yourself. Don't hold on to old commitments and bonds that are just keeping you trapped into even like a difference of somebody being around you that they still have the old thoughts, you know, like money's evil or money doesn't grow on trees. I mean, just repeating the same stuff that keeps you trapped in this. This is like the horrible matrix here. Not enough information and keeping you trapped. So whatever it is with this commitment or thing from the past, whatever I said, that you're probably not friends with someone regarding this, it has to do with the fact of somebody, your side or their side, feeling like they lost respect. And again, I don't think this has to do with forgiveness. I don't think it has to do with forgiveness. I just think it has to do with something that kind of changed the whole perception. It's not something that you can just go and click back to the past button. You know, you can't just click back after whatever happened here. So the message is in reverse, and then change came out in the reverse too. Why? There's some kind of change that is one, I don't know, maybe you haven't gotten a message or a letter yet. Let's use the siren song. Let's see. What else? Don't resist a change that is going to help you break free from this prison. I don't know. This prison's going to be different for all kinds of people. Oh, look at this. You have access to, you're a bigger fish now. You need a bigger pond. The fish card equaling like plenty and wealth and resources. What about the message in the reverse? What about the message in the reverse? What about that? The new beginning or child energy. It could be a new beginning that is pending an ending. You'll have more access to wealth resources, and to people and places that better match your vibe. A gift. Oh, and the whip. That's what's been happening between this connection, whatever that is. The whip is over and over, something happening, person just saying a lot of not so nice things to you over again. Incessant, meaning it feels like that would never stop. Oof. So 11 and 22, the crossroads. You have a puzzle piece and a crossroads. Marriage card. Commitment or bond. Finding a place of your own. Something like that might be a burden or hard for you at this time. I don't know why. I mean, but because that could be something different for everybody too. But coming out of a marriage or commitment, great fortunes on the bottom, needing a place to be kind of alone, to be with yourself, your thoughts, needing that. This is a temporary, unhealthy situation for you here, dear Leos. With brief illness, 31. It is temporary. Change is coming. Careful with the snake. The snake. Who is the snake? It's the person that talks not so good to you. Or the person that says slanderous things behind your back. The person that tries to keep you, or energy that tries to keep you trapped. Not much longer to go. With the long road, I feel like most of it has already been traveled. Careful with the snake. The snake is an energy that, oh, wow, that really matches my dream last night. Ooh. So, yeah, my dream last night. I'm going to apply this to Leo's reading. Probably just Leo since I'm a Leo. But the dream was about me feeling very sick, and I went to a nurse practitioner or something about this, and they were very concerned in my dream because they said, you don't understand, there's no actual pinpoint of why you're sick or not feeling well. They said somebody's deliberately trying to make you not feel well. Like this is sabotage is what is what the dream was like. I was like, oh my God, really? Like, so it was trying to equate how I felt physically, like this brief illness card, with energies that aren't necessarily wishing the best, and actually even wishing this energy on you. Wow. This energy is snake. It's a sociopath. It's somebody that wants harm for you. So you really, really have to watch out for that. And if there is a message granting you some kind of ending so that you don't have to be around a snake, then that's what you need to do. Wow. It's about your stability. It's about you building, and it's about you having confidence in what you're building and not listening to whatever, whatever that is. It's not true. I have occupation. Ooh. And garden. Something to do with your occupation and socializing more, or getting out more, maybe even just in nature getting out more, because that is such a healing energy to be in nature. The good gent could be getting in touch with, once again, maybe a fatherly figure, somebody who's a mentor, a boss, somebody that has only benevolent intentions for you, like wants to see you do good. Courtship, toil and labor, message of concern. Toil and labor, message of concern. Courtship is in the reverse. There's a concern about how hard something is to bring together. And it has to do with this. It has to do with this, with the ending, 1919. Something's trying to come together. What is this message of concern? Let's get the tarot. Leaving. No more waiting. Time to leave. Go, come with me now. Look at that. Okay, and that song just came to my mind. Come with me now. It's an older song, I think. I don't think it's that old, though. It's just a really good upbeat song. So, Ace of Cups is new loving beginning. Look at that. And the Magician in the Star. Because you're manifesting it for yourself. You have all the tools. You know that. You know you're the infinite creator. You know when something's not supposed to be as hard as it is. You know when there's energies that are supposed to or wanting to come together. Because you are the star. Spotlight on you. Something you've wished for a very long time. I mean, you know, when I was little, I was like, I want to be a movie star. That's what, that's what I wanted to do when I was like 5, 6, or 7. So whatever you wanted to do at 5, 6, or 7, what does that star represent to you? Because after these endings, you can definitely go for that, right? Break free from your, it's black or white prison. Because it never is. All right. And let's do an angel number. Also, if you guys want a private reading, I offer those. That's in the description box below. I love 1212 because it says stay focused. Maybe on occupation, maybe on your work at this time. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic through the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. 1212. I am focused. Sending you love and light. Thanks, Leos. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.